or a technological society. We really don't understand machines. We don't understand machines at all. We only think we do. The particular area where this lack of understanding, put it politely, comes in is in the interaction between machine and human. Our idea is that humans plus machines equals enhanced humans or humans with a big advantage. So the interaction between humans and machines is a beneficial one. It is to our advantage. It's great. Historically, way back, this would have been true because the type of machines we started off with really did benefit us. Take a plough. I mean, there's loads of examples we could give. The wheel comes to mind straight away, but just take the plough. There's no psychological malaise that comes from using a wheel or a plough. It really is a benefit. It saves us loads and loads of really hard work. But possibly, even in these inventions, we could see the seed of things to come. So the seed of things to come it means where the benefit is no longer with us, the advantage is to the other side, like in a game of tennis. What we don't understand about machines is simple to say, hard to understand. So the whole thing about machines is that every mechanical operation is quintessentially null. In other words, there is no such thing as genuine change within a mechanical system. That's a disadvantage from a psychological point of view. It may not be from the point of view of the system itself. In fact, from the point of view of the system itself, the fact that radical change can never happen, i.e., nothing can happen that isn't preordained by the machine or scripted by the machine, is a fantastic advantage. We're we're very happy about that, insofar as we are um, working on behalf of the machine. Insofar as we have machine-like thinking, we're very happy about it. The system doesn't want change. In other words, the system doesn't want change because if the system is to change, then that's the end of the system. We need a new system or no system at all or whatever. The key thing is change equals the end of a system. Radical change. I don't mean optimization or improving how the machine works. The machine loves that type of change. Mechanical human beings love that type of change because we can see it and it looks good and we can compare ourselves to it and see whether we're doing well or not doing well. It's a defined standard which we can hold ourselves to. And that's the whole thing about self-improvement or progress or any of these words. It's all directed towards a known goal. And because it's directed towards a known goal, there's no radical change. Radical change wouldn't be change towards a known goal. That's not change at all. It's just reinforcing the system, digging the system in, or whatever. It's underscoring it, making it more solid. So we're reifying the machine with our love of goals, with our pursuit of goals, because That's what the machine wants. And the machine is all about achieving goals, helping us to achieve goals better, quicker, faster. But the thing about this is goals are the machine. The goals are a projection or function of the machine. So the machine is never escaping the machine. It's just celebrating itself. Like, hey, isn't this great? We're all in the machine and we're all chasing machine-made goals in a machine-like way, as if we were machines. And isn't that great? Because it's all going in a loop and nothing ever happens to expose the machine as being only a machine, which is the same as saying only a game in a slightly different language. When we see the machine exposed as only a machine, it no longer seems so great. It seems very petty, because anything that is obsessed with optimization, any system that is obsessed with optimization and where the point is never to go beyond the bounds that are set for us by the system. Petty is the wrong word. It's suffocating. It's a prison. It's Philip K. Dick's Black Iron Prison. So that's not great to see that, because it's horrific, and we can no longer take any enjoyment from partaking in the mechanical activities. Instead, we will experience horror and depression and despair and all that kind of thing, because essentially human beings are not meant for prisons, and the machine is essentially a prison, which that that statement follows on exactly from everything we've been saying so far. All of this stuff about no radical change possible, but only change within the terms of the system itself, which is only a vanishingly petty and trivial kind of a thing. That's another way of talking about a prison. If we can't see that the mechanical system is only a mechanical system, that the game is only a game, then the benchmarks, the gradations, the goals, the levels of so-called achievement seem real to us. They're as real can be. They can't be anything realer, because the machine is the world. So what the machine says, it's it's the most valid anything could ever be, the most meaningful anything ever could be. So when we achieve the goal, we celebrate in an unconditional way, because it's absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely great, etc., etc. We all know this refrain, the winning refrain. We're staggered by how great it feels to win, even though we can't say what the hell winning actually means, because it don't really mean anything except within the context of the game, which is a vanishingly trivial way of looking at things, which we can't see to be vanishingly trivial, just as long as we have been subsumed within it, so that the game is everything for us, and thereby there's nothing outside of the game. And saying that there's nothing outside of the game, uh, that gets into our head via an implied kind of a route. The game doesn't say, "Hey, there's nothing outside of me," right, guys? Because that would be stupid. The system machine wouldn't say that. Instead, by everything it does, by all of its operations, by everything about it, it's implying in such a way that we are never conscious of what is being implied, that it is the world. My belief is the world. My thoughts about the world are the world. And so what happens? We get trivialized or shrunk without knowing it, and our goals become meaningful, and we can recycle forever, going around and around, achieving the goal. Hey, isn't this great? And then going into the other phase, which is failing and then achieving and failing, all within the terms of the machine. And within the terms of the machine, winning and losing equally meaningless, because it's called the prison.